Hello and welcome to Knights at the Game Table. In today's episode, we're in between seasons of Kingslayer, and so me and Eve thought we'd have a friendly battle of her Necrons going up against me using the Genestealer cult, testing out some of the previews from Warhammer community. Who's going to win the battle? Watch the episode and find out. So for today's battle, we've decided to test out some of the new Genestealer cult rules based on the previews that Games Workshop have leaked via Warhammer community. So before we get into it, I do want to let you know that there is a chance that some of these rules are going to be changed a little bit once the actual codex comes out. But I love my Genestealer cult. I've been really eager to test them out, and so we couldn't wait to jump in and give them a test. I want to show you what they're capable of. Now, while you're watching the episode, don't forget that you can still win your start collecting box of your choice by simply leaving a comment down below and sharing this video, and that will enter you into our monthly draw. And you can pick any start collecting box from Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, or whatever you wish. And of course, don't forget, if you want to talk to myself and the rest of the Knights at the Game Table team, even Eve, she'll be there, the queen of the Necrons, you can come and find us on Game Talk for Gamers, which is our Facebook group, and we'd love to get to meet you and love to get to talk to you. So let's talk about today's game. Are you ready, Eve?
Yeah, I'm ready. It seems like it's a perfect terrain for a flying army like mine to fight a close combat army like yours.
Yeah.
Good luck making those charges today, you know,
yeah, I am
against
a little
all
bit,
sides.
I am a little bit concerned, I can't lie. However, I'm set up in Genestealer Cult Ambush, which is going to be really interesting.
Who cares?
So today's mission, we're going to be playing Eternal War Ascension. And for this particular battlefield, there are 3 objectives. You can see them here. There's one in the middle of the battlefield, one in my deployment zone, and one in Eve's deployment zone halfway up a mountain, apparently. And you gain a victory point at the end of your turn for every objective mark you control, but characters get priority in this particular game over troops, over everything. So characters control it, and anyone can control, but characters get priority. And for every additional turn that a character controls an objective, it's worth consecutively more victory points. So if you hold it for 2 turns, on the second turn it's worth 2 victory points, on the third turn it's worth 3, and so on and so forth.
Crazy.
There's also Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Line Breaker. So this should be a pretty fun game. It's Eternal War Ascension, but we're only going to play for 5 turns, just to see how it goes. So we've already deployed, and I've got my cult ambush markers here. But what we do have to do is roll to see who gets the first turn. So before we do that, why don't you tell everyone about what you've brought on your army?
Well, today we're playing points, which is exciting for some of you, I know. So we're playing 1,000 points each. For 1,000 points in my Necron army, I brought a unit of 6 destroyers with a heavy destroyer in them, the best. And I usually stick them together with a Cryptek, who gives them the invulnerable save, and who also have the Way of Darkness. Woohoo! Then I also brought the unit of 6 Tomb Blades that have 3F saves plus invulnerable saves. Then Catan the Deceiver, who's my favorite character of all Catans, as well as the unit of another Tomb Blades, only 5 of them though, and only 3 out of those 5 have 3-up saves and invulnerable saves. So 2 others are a little bit more vulnerable than the rest, just because of lack of points. But that's pretty much it. They all Memphric Dynasty, so they get extra -1 AP on their guns, and yeah, that's about it.
Nice. So, as you can see, for me, I've brought these lovely collection of red dice. The way the new Genestealer Cult ambush rule works is that you set up ambush markers on the board. And I spent a command point to gain extra ambush markers. So Eve knows that there are a number of units here, but she doesn't know which ones they are, and also some of these dice are duds. They're not actually where my army is. I've also got 3 units in reserve ready to jump out. At the time of filming, we can't tell whether Genestealer Cultists are going to be allowed to deep strike on turn 1 or not, so we're just going to say that they can't, just to be on the safe side, but it looks from the preview they might be able to deep strike on turn 1, which would be interesting. I'm bringing 3 of these rock grinders. This is what I'm going to be bringing. These are a really powerful close combat flame-throwing tank that can hold 6 Genestealers inside them. And so I've got 3 of those. I've got 2 of this Genestealer Primus model, which lets you re-roll on the Colt ambush table that we don't know if is active right now. So actually, it's not really going to be useful in this game.
Okay.
But you know, he helps them hit better in close combat. But more importantly, they're going to be operating the rock grinders, which lets them throw bombs at you, which is pretty cool. I've got this Magus that I'm going to be bringing, who's my psychic guy. And then I've got 3 squads of the Genestealer hybrids, notably armed with these rock drills that do mortal wounds in close combat.
So it seems like you were just here at work, working your way, your stuff, right? All of this Genestealer was just like grinding away, and then a bunch of Necrons turned out and be like, "What's up?"
Yeah, this is literally like we're building this quarry.
I know, right?
Like, what are you doing here? Yeah, we're not even here to fight. We're literally here working in the quarry.
Show up and do the job, 9 to 5, bro.
Yeah, and then Necrons. All right, cool. So we do have to roll for first turn. Eve, finish deploying first. So you do get to add 1 on that dice roll.
That's right.
So let's see what you got. That's 5 + 1 for a 6. I got a 5. You get the first turn unless I can seize it on a 6.
Of course you can't.
Which I cannot. So Eve, you get the first turn.
All right, well,
none of my stuff appears.
Perfect. I couldn't care less about your stuff, to be honest with you. You know, like I got objectives to claim and stuff. I just finished my movement phase. So before my movement phase, my Catan used his ability called Grand Illusion, and he teleported himself and 2 other troops, and you're on the battlefield 12 inches away from the enemy. So I chose them to teleport here around the center objective, and here on the hill, and then in their movement phase, they moved up a little bit closer to the enemy, but still staying on the ledge. Hopefully that his troops won't be able to charge me in there because they won't be able to physically all fit in that platform, so I'm hoping for that advantage. Then also I only have 2 characters. In my second character, I was hoping to skip here in reserve with destroyers, but then I kind of changed my mind because that unit is really good strategically, and it's a very heavy artillery. I can't really afford to play defensively with him, so I used Veil of Darkness and I teleported them all the way to his corner of the battlefield to be able to flank them from behind. So hopefully I'm already getting a line breaker, but also going for first blood as well with all of this. So it is my end of my movement phase, so I'm guessing you're going to reveal now where your troops lie.
So at the end of your movement phase, you discover that there is a rock grinder here and here. Primus in here, Primus in here.
All right, in that case, in my turn, I'm going to use the Catan's powers first, and I'm going to use the antimatter meteor. I'm going to select the visibly closest enemy model, which will be this one, I guess, this tank.
Yep.
It's the closest. On the 2 up, you'll get the 3 mortal wounds, and on 6, you'll get the 6 mortal wounds.
All right.
Okay, so it will be D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
I'm gonna use command point to reroll that one.
All right, here we go.
2. Okay, come on. Do better. All right. Well, 2. You get
So-
2 mortal wounds.
Possibly. Because these just happen to be the toughest vehicles that exist, and because they're designed for taking hits and knocks from rock falls, they have a 6-up feel no pain.
Oh goodness. Feel no pain.
But they feel pain. So he does in fact take 2 wounds.
2 mortal wounds. So how much life does he have more?
8 left.
8 left. Okay, cool. All right, cool. In that case, these guys are gonna shoot that vehicle first. Can you check to see if they all within 12-inch range there? I can't quite go around this table.
No.
Okay, how many are within 12 inches?
You got 3 within 12 inches.
Okay, 3 within 12 inches and 3 are not within 12 inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. In that case, 3 will have 4 shots, and other 3 will have just 2 shots. Cool, because they have rapid fire within double range. All right, they will be hitting you on 3s. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's the toughness?
7.
7. All right, my guns are 5, so I need 5s to hurt them.
How much damage? 4 damage?
No, 1 damage each, but 4 saves at minus 3 AP.
No saves.
No saves.
And
Okay,
not
1
against
damage
that.
each. Yeah.
Okay, feel no pain.
Okay. Ugh.
No, they will go through. 4 wounds.
Sweet. All right. Then this squad of 5 is gonna fire at you as well. They should be all within rapid fire range. Looks by the looks of it. Again, it would make sense to split shots and all of this stuff because I might overshot this vehicle. But historically, it never works for me. You know, every time I split shots, it's always been like, oh man, I wish I haven't. You know, so I'm always going to for overshooting stuff just because otherwise I kick myself later on. You know, so all right. So there's 20 shots, hitting on 3s. Come on, guys. That was pretty shit.
That's great. Winning on
All right.
5s.
Yeah, need 5s. All right. 1. Wow. Once. Oh, you can make that safe. 1. Yeah. Roll your feel no pain.
6 up, feel no pain. Boom!
Dang.
Bounces
See?
off the rock grinder.
See, that's why I never split shots. Dang it. All right. I'm gonna give destroyers. I'm gonna use command point and give my destroyers protocol so that they reroll all failed hits and wounds, which is gonna help a lot in this case. I'm gonna have 2 of regular destroyers shooting the one with 4 lives left, and then the rest of the destroyers are going to be shooting the tank the closest to them. That's one. Okay, so 2 of them shooting the tank that is already wounded. Rerolling all fails. Hitting on 3s. Luckily, only 1 missed. Oh, still missed. Okay, cool. And then strength 7, you said?
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7. Okay, so strength 6. So I still need 5s to. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah, you are rerolling all of that. Never split shots, Eve. Oh, okay, 1 more. Luckily, though, they D3 wounds each and minus 4 AP.
No saves.
So no saves. All right, so D3 wounds. Ooh, 3. Ooh, 3. So 6 wounds for that one.
And this is on the damaged one?
Split shots. Yeah.
6s.
6s.
I need 3 6s really
No,
bad.
you need 6 6s.
3 6s to stay alive.
Okay, sure.
5 wounds.
Perfect.
You succeeded
Perfectly split the shots.
in
Woo!
destroying it. So let's roll a
blow?
dice and see if it blows
I
up.
bet it does.
Nope. I'm going to see if the guy inside dies.
Dice?
He does not. I got to set him up within an inch. Boom. 1 rock grinder down.
Nice. Just like as planned. All right, then the rest of the destroyers shooting the rock grinder that is closest to them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with regular ones first. Hitting on 3s, rolling all failed hits and wounds. That's 3 rolls. 1 more hit. And then hurting on 5s. 2 rerolling all fails as well. So I'm just gonna roll to see how many damage, right? Okay, cool. Because it's minus 4 AP for you. All right, so 7, 9. 9 saved at minus 4 AP.
No. 6 up, feel no pain.
Okay.
Oh, so sad. 9 wounds. It's down to 1. Yep.
No, the closest to them. Yep. Alright, heavy is shooting. He's also hitting on 3s, rolling all fails. Hits and wounds on 3s, because it's strength 9. Booyah! Minus 5 AP.
No save.
Alright, d6, but you know, come on. 3.
3?
Yeah.
3 6s. Sick.
Oh, the epic if it is.
No. So sad. Does it explode? Does not explode. There's 5 guys inside.
Did they die?
How are they feeling?
Ooh.
They're feeling fine.
Oh, okay. What do you need to roll for them?
Once.
Once, okay. Oh, I feel pretty good about this. Oh, come on. So my cryptic is gonna Staff of Light them.
Okay.
Cool. All right. 3 shots hitting on 3s. Just 1 hit. What toughness are those guys?
3.
3. Okay. Hurrying on 3s. Booyah! 1 save as minus 3 AP.
No save.
1 damage.
1 dead. Bleh.
All right. Oh, good thing that those are easy then.
You get a victory point for first blood?
Definitely. And line breaker.
No.
Oh, no.
Holding
Yeah.
objective.
Okay, yeah, holding objective.
Line break is the end of it.
At the end. Okay, cool.
Cool.
So first blood and first objective. Cool.
Pretty good.
Pretty happy with my turn.
All right,
Your turn.
so it's my turn. Man, I really wish I knew whether the Genestealer cult could come in on turn 1. It could make a big difference. Having my entire army turn up this turn would be great. Okay, so at the end of my movement phase, I lamented about the fact that I can't bring in the rest of my army, and hopefully the Genestealer cult book will prove that that is something I can do in the future. I moved the Genestealers up against the Destroyers. I moved my Rock Grinder up towards the Destroyers, and these guys are going to get ready to unload and do what they do best, hopefully. All right, let's see how this goes. First of all, we're going to start by throwing some demolition grenades into the Destroyers.
Poor guys.
I'm going to roll a
Alright.
dice. and see how many attacks we have from the grenades. This is from the rock grinder.
1.
4.
Ugh.
So we have 4 demolition grenades. So we've got ballistic skill of 4+. So hitting on 4s. Wow, that's 4 hits against the destroyers. These are strength 8.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5s. This is literally what we use to break down the quarry here. So winning on 3s, that is the exact opposite of what I wanted to see. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll one of those.
Dang it.
So that's 2 hits.
2 hits. All right.
So hold up. I got 2 hits. You have 2 saves at -3.
2 saves at -3. Okay, I'm going to use my 5-up invulnerable that crit tip
From the
grants
crypt
them.
tech?
Yeah. 1 is saved.
D6 wounds. 4 wounds.
Okay, 1 the destroyer.
Oh no, it's D3 wounds. I'm so sorry.
D3
so
wounds?
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, perfect. Then means that he's still alive then.
Perfect. I got a heavy stubber. I'm going to fire. This hits on 4s as well. It's 2 hits.
No, it's going
Wounds
to
on
be
5s.
this guy.
2 wounds. 2 saves. No AP.
2 saves with no AP?
Yeah.
Okay, then 3 up for me. Right, because we're playing without cover, right? Okay. Oh, how can you fail that? I
2
failed
wounds.
both of them.
Nice.
2 wounds?
2 wounds. So
Okay.
it kills the one guy and 1 wound goes over to somebody else.
Okay, fine. 1 guy dies. 1 guy have 1 wound. 2 wounds left, sorry. They will be back though. You know them.
I've got 4 hand flamers. This is D3 automatic hits. Oh gosh, that's bad. That's 5. 5 automatic hits, strength 3, winning on 5s.
Dang.
2.
Very good. All right,
2 saves, no AP.
2 saves, 3 up. Come on, guys, don't fail me there.
1 more wound. Nice.
One wound? Okay. All right, this guy suffers 1 wound more. Because, you know, oh, flames hurt us. We're metals. We don't like flames.
It's a pretty lame shooting phase, so I'm going to move into my charge phase. I'm going to charge the rock grinder into the destroyers. You've got some Overwatch.
Okay, so regular destroyers first. This means 6s. 1 6. All right. And hovering your grinders on 5s. No. All right, and then heavy, just 1 shot. No, nothing.
Cool.
All right.
So the rock grinder moves up 6 inches and gets into close combat,
Oh, how he's gonna accomplish that?
like that.
Okay.
And then the Genestealer is going to charge into the same unit, and they make it on 11.
All right, come on, guys, staying alive.
Close combat phase. First of all, we have the rock grinder. Now, believe it or not, rock grinders are really good in close combat. So this thing has 6 attacks.
What?
Yeah, and he hits on 5s, which isn't amazing, but it's not terrible.
Okay.
Hits on 5s. Wow, he's amazing. That's 3 hits. Now, you see those big drills that they've got at the front?
Yeah.
That's driving straight into some destroyers right now.
Cool.
So he's got 3 attacks at strength 8. Oh, he gets D3 extra attacks because he charged. So he's got 3 extra attacks that also hit on 5s. That's an extra, that's a 4th hit. So he's got 4 strength 8 attacks, winning on 3s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll one of those. Oh, missed. Okay, so that's 2 wounds. You got 2 saves at -2.
2 saves, 5 up.
Cool.
Oh, none.
D3 wounds. 4 wounds in total.
Okay.
So 3 and 1.
So this one guy gets hurt, even though he's far away?
Yeah, it's really annoying. He'll
Okay.
take
1.
he'll take
No.
3,
3.
and then the other guy will take
1.
So he's
Okay.
on 1 wound. No, he's got 2 wounds left. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then we go to the Acolyte Hybrids. There's 4 guys in the unit. There's a leader. He has 3 attacks. There's a pair of guys with cutters. And then there's another guy. So this is all going to be a little bit confusing. I'm going to do this all
Sure.
together. So the leader has a cultist knife and a rending claw. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. This is for the claw. So there's a 1 I reroll. That's 3 hits with the claw, and then his knife hits on a 3, rerolling 1s. The knife hit as well. Okay, the rending claw wounds on 5s against you,
Okay.
but 6s are AP -4. So
None.
that's no wounds. And the knife does get a wound, but it's just a regular one. So
Regular
AP
save?
nothing, 1 save.
Okay. 3 up. Yes. Maybe.
Nice. Okay, now the next guy is going to do the same. He's only got 2 attacks. He rerolls 1s. This is the rending claws. That's two hits, and the regular knife hits as well. The rending claws are no wounds.
Hits, yeah.
The knife is also no wounds. Okay, so far it's nothing, and now we move on to the cutters.
Okay.
So the rock cutters got 4 attacks. Cool. These guys are hitting on 3s, rolling 1s. So 3 hits. The strength in these is 8. I'm winning on 3s. Oh, that's brutal. Only 1. Okay, this is bad for me. Okay, so you have 1 save at -4.
Well, I have invulnerable save for my cryptic, so 5 up. Bummer.
2 damage, plus a roll of dice. If I can roll over the number of wounds you have remaining, you die. But I think you've only got
I mean, yeah,
one
that
guy's
you only
dead.
have 2 wounds. So how much damage I take? 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
These guys have a consolidation move, and I'm using it to touch the cryptic.
Oh, of course he did.
So you get to fight with the cryptic.
Okay, sweet. He has never proven worthy, except his boost that he gives. But let me try.
This might be a really bad. I may have made a really bad choice here. This could be.
Okay,
really
he has
bad
1
for me.
attack with his Staff of Light.
1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I made the right choice.
Hits on 3s. Hits. All right. Toughness 3 of those guys, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I need 3s because his strength is 4. Booyah! -3 AP.
No save.
1 damage.
1 hit. Cool. And that's it for the end of my turn. I've got a morale check to take on those guys.
That's right.
3 + 3 6. They are absolutely fine.
Okay.
Or 3
Cool.
+ 2. So 3 + 3. And you've got 1 as well. But I don't think you can fail.
No, I can't fail. My
Cool.
Leadership is 10.
And so at the end of my turn, I gain no victory points.
Sweet. At the beginning of my turn too, I'm going to roll for my resurrection protocol on the wounded destroyers. Luckily, they're staying next to Cryptek. That gives them +1 on the roll for that. So they, on the 4 up, they're gonna come back. So I'm gonna roll 3 dice to see how many comes back. Booyah! 2 are
2.
back. That's why 6 for them is a magic number. All right, it's the end of my movement phase. I moved one of my Tomb Blades squad closer to the second objective, so they can be, within shooting range of the enemy plus hold objective. I stretched the squad of the other Tomb Blades, kind of like trailed back to the objective because I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep my character on it or not. But then at the end of it, I do keep my character in there. He can still use his Catan powers to do some damage from there. He can like charge in close combat and do epic stuff. But him holding this objective second turn will actually give me two victory points, which is more important than just rolling punches there. Then I also removed my destroyers out of the close combat so they can shoot, because again they're much better at shooting than close combating there. And I removed my cryptic out of close combat, so he won't be able to shoot, but he doesn't really do damage with shooting anyway, so not a big deal. Again, he's there for the boost, to inspire, So, and I'm gonna start my turn with using Catan powers. I'm gonna use the anti-banner meteor as well on your tank, obviously. It has full life right now, right?
It does.
Okay, perfect. So, on the 2 up, I'm gonna do some damage. Booyah, 3. All right, let's see, it's gonna be D3 mortal wounds. Come on. 2.
6 up, feel no pains. 1 wound.
Okay, I mean, better than nothing, Cool. In that case, I'm gonna give Destroyers Protocol for 1 command point. And I'm gonna unload in that tank, basically. So, all of them shoot on that tank. 5. All right, I'm gonna start with regular ones and then top it off with the heavy one. All right, so hitting on 3s, rolling all failed hits and wounds. Okay, failed. Everything else hit pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right.
It's looking rough.
Those are rerolls.
Really good.
1 more. Okay, and then hurting you on 5s for the tank. Let's see. Rerolling all fails as well. That stratagem is the best, I swear to God. Okay, all of this is rerolls. Okay, come on, need 5s. Come on, guys. Yes.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot. All right, so
And the heavy hasn't fired yet, right?
heavy hasn't fired, no. So, wow. So that's 10 shots at -4 AP. So no saves, right?
No saves.
All right, so I need to roll these 3 wounds for that.
Ugh.
All right, you help me count. All right, 18 saves. Oh, you feel no pain for you.
11, 12.
All right,
I need
come on.
over half. No, that's dead.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. That would be a miracle.
Okay, but the heavy destroyer can't fire, which is good news.
I mean, sure.
And then,
Let's see.
see if it blows up. It doesn't. And there's 2 guys inside,
Okay,
and they both fine.
cool.
Now, these 2 guys, they're going to be set up here and here.
Cool. So what I see here is this is the troops,
Yeah.
right? That are in front, and then this is the guys. So there's 3 guys in the troop. All right. I have no chance. I can really split fire anyway. So the squad of red 2 blades is gonna fire at your whatever those guys is. One of these guys is within double range, within rapid fire range, but the rest are not. So the
I'm
rest.
pretty sure they're dead.
Yeah, I mean they
Yeah.
are. Yeah, but like, you just the formalities,
Correct.
you know. Hitting on 3s. All right, and then hurting you on 3s as well. All right, so you have 5 saves at minus 3.
No saves.
Okay, so
3 down.
perfect. Oh yeah, I can really take you off the board because I have to split fire and I don't know how to do it.
You legally can't.
Oh, I can't. Oh,
Oh no, you can. You can ignore a character to shoot the second character. You can always ignore characters. No, you can.
I can't split
Yeah,
fire.
You can split fire. You can ignore a character.
Oh, this is a tough decision.
You love splitting fire. This episode should be renamed the Split Fire episode.
No, right.
I think split fire is the key to this one. What are you gonna do, Eve? Dun dun dun. Tune in next week
I am going to split fire, and then we'll take it from there.
and leave me with 2 of them alive.
Maybe we'll see. This squad and this squad, because it's 6 of them there in the squad. It's easy 3-3, you know. So
2 shots each?
yeah.
Okay.
What's toughness of your
3.
characters? 3. All right, let's see. All right, cool. All right, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Booyah. 5 hits. Sweet. Hurting you on 3s.
Yep.
Ooh.
2 wins.
2 wounds.
I have no saves.
I'm gonna reroll one of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna command point, reroll it. Booyah, 3 saves. Minus 2 AP.
Okay, I had no saves, so he's got 2 lives left.
Ay, buggery. It's not
Don't you
good.
have a rule about don't split fire?
Hear me out. I think this might work out. All right, so
Alright.
shooting second character.
Okay.
Hurting on 3s. Ooh. 2 wounds, I guess.
No saves.
All right,
So the other guy has 3 lives left.
I'm gonna charge with my destroyers.
Okay. All right. Charging.
Dun dun dun.
You're not
All
gonna
right.
shoot with the. Oh, you can't shoot with the cryptic
No.
because you left close combat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be the difference.
Can
Okay.
he charge the close combat right now?
Can he charge? No, because he left close combat.
He can charge the close combat. Okay.
can't charge.
Oh, that's. Whatever. He's not really that good anyway. So Overwatch, do you have guns?
Okay. Yeah, they've got
Pistols. I think.
poison pistols.
Sure.
Which are really good against anything except vehicles. You guys don't count as vehicles because you're just
No.
made of
Okay.
metal.
Yeah.
So you're charging both of them with
Yeah.
the destroyers? Okay. 6s.
Perfect. Oh, goodness. Charging with my shooting.
What do you
army.
need to charge?
I mean,
You
that guy
need-
is like the closest. Can you measure?
You need to roll a 5.
5? All right. I think that's doable. All right. Rolling for 5. Booyah.
Nice, you made it.
9.
Very good.
Sweet.
I'm moving to you.
Yeah, thank you. Move them all. To hug them all around.
Yeah, I got you.
I got movement 9 plus 1 inch, right? Consolidation, so that should be plenty of. They are rolling the same, and well, I need to split them between the characters. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this 3, I'm gonna hit this character, and this 2, I'm gonna hit this character.
Totally.
So the 2, I think they're the same as far as close combat goes. Yeah, they're the same, so I'm gonna roll them together. So the 2 that hitting the characters with less wounds have 2 attacks each, so hurting you on 3s. So rolling for that. Booyah. 3 hits, and then toughness 3, strength 4, and it 3s. Booyah. 3 saves. No APs. That's,
3 saves, no AP.
yeah.
3 saves, 5 up. 2 failed.
Dead.
So is that the guy with 2 lives?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
All right. And the other,
This is it.
this is it.
This could be it.
The other 3 are punching the other character. So hitting on 3s. Oh,
Didn't we roll
yeah,
ones to hit, even in close combat?
Oh, good point. We
They're
roll
angry.
hit rolls 1 this unit, right?
Yeah, roll
okay.
ones.
All right.
They're
Thanks.
angry no matter what. No matter what
Thanks.
happens.
All right,
these
one
guys
more
are
hit.
Angry.
All right, 1 more hit.
Yep.
Winning on 3s.
Okay.
I need all 3 of them to be out before 3. I am out of my command points. I don't think odds in my favor, unfortunately. But let's try. Boom!
3 hits and you dabbed. I got 3 saves and 5 up.
All right, let's see. Oh goodness, my hands are
If
so
I
sweaty.
don't make one of these, he dies.
Oh,
One made.
bummer.
Failed. Made! He loses 1 life. He's got 2 lives left. I am in the game.
So frustrating. Goodness, could have been faster game. All right, punch me back.
Boom. Okay, this guy's gonna fight back. The Primus has 4 attacks. He's got a Bone Sword and a Toxin Injector Claw. I'm gonna use the Toxin Injector Claw. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. That is 3 hits and 1 fail. Spend a command point to reroll it, why not? Cool, that's 4 hits. The Toxin Injector Claw always wounds on a 2-up.
Oh,
And 6s are AP -4. So that's 3 wounds at -1.
3 wounds at -1. Okay, so 4 up for me. All
3
fails.
wounds.
So 1 dead.
Welcome to the Genestealer cult in close combat.
Not that great anyway. I'm punch you harder.
Oh, nice.
Now move this guy. That's the end of my second turn.
You gain 2 victory
Yep,
points.
I gained 2 victory points because my character held that objective for 2 turns consecutively. And I also score another victory point right there because I held it there too.
Okie dokie.
Your turn too.
My second turn. At the end of my movement phase, I brought in my Magus and my last 2 hybrid squads and set them up 9 inches away. And then I spent 3 command points to allow this squad to move. It only moved 1 inch, but then I used the command point reroll and made them move 5 inches. So they're now only 4 inches away from the Catan and these Tomb Blades, which is going to be really important. I've got my Magus within range to cast a spell, and these guys are within range, hopefully within range to charge. We'll see how that goes down. And then we'll move into my shooting phase. So first things first, in the shooting phase, I've got these hybrids are now close enough that they can shoot those Tomb Blades. And they've got hand flamers. So these guys are going to fire.
-1 to hit.
D3 automatic hits. So 9 hits. Winning on 5s though. Strength 3.
Ooh.
3.
3. Yeah,
So you have 3 saves at no AP.
Okay, 3 up saves for me then.
Nice.
None.
3 2s.
None. All right, what's damage? 1 each?
1 each.
Okay, so 1 dead, 1 at 1 health.
Okay, this guy's got a pistol. He's going to shoot at the destroyers. He hits. Wounds on a 2-up.
On 2
Wounds.
up.
Yep. You have a save of -1.
All right.
No AP, I'm sorry. 1
3
save,
up
no
then.
AP.
Oh, failed. Damn.
1 wound.
What is going on with my destroyers?
And then my Magus has an auto pistol that's going to shoot 12 inches at the Tomb Blades. He's in range. He's got a ballistic skill of 3. Yep.
-5 to hit.
Oh, so. but
Doesn't
he
matter,
hits,
yeah, I guess.
Wounds on a 5. That wins.
Cool.
And that is the end of my most miraculous shooting phase.
Cool.
Oh, I forgot my psychic phase. Do you mind if I go back and do? I've got 1 power I've got to do.
Fine.
Is that okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you for everyone watching. Okay, so my psychic phase, I'm going to cast Mass Hypnosis on the Tomb Blades here. It goes off on a 7. Just like that. They don't have Overwatch anymore for this turn. Also, they have to fight last in close combat, and they get -1 to hit.
Whatever.
Okay, cool. So that's the end of my psychic phase. Now, I'm going to move into my close combat phase, my charge phase. So first things first, these guys are going to charge the Catan and the Tomb Blades. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad.
Karma
A 3, only 4 inches away. That is, I've lost all my command points. There's nothing I can do about it. The Magus is gonna charge the Catan because
How is he gonna charge that far? Are you crazy?
he's gonna roll
This guy?
a 12.
This guy?
Yeah,
Catan?
might happen.
Okay, alright.
Failed. You don't have
Yeah.
Overwatch, so there's no
Sure, I
no
mean-
reason not to. These guys are gonna charge the destroyers who are in close combat, so they don't have Overwatch.
Sure.
There I need a 9.
Okay.
No, that's all fails, all round, all the time. The Primus is in close combat with the destroyers, so he's going to attack. He's hitting on 2s.
Sure.
4 hits. He's winning on 2s, and 6 is a bad news.
Yes.
So that's 4 wounds and 1 6. So one of them is AP -4.
Okay.
The others are AP -1.
Okay, so the AP -4. I'm gonna roll my invulnerable.
Yep.
5 up, saved. And then the other 4, my speed -1, right? So that will be 4 up for me. 3 goes through. God dang.
Cool, another destroyer down.
Now that destroyer is down.
So at the end of my second turn, I have successfully failed to do any close combat. It's terrible. Wasted all my command points. I did some damage with some hand flamers. I'm in a bad way. All right, that's the end of my second turn. I still have no victory points. So you're up.
Turn 3?
Turn 3.
Okay. So in my turn 3, I'm gonna roll for animation protocol for destroyers first. Again, they get +1 on that roll because of the cryptek is still alive. So I need 4 ups for this. 2 come back. I'm gonna place them right back in. I know. So you either kill them all or you don't kill them, you know? It's that.
Well, there's not another choice. there's nothing else nearby.
You can hit it in the middle there. And also rolling for 1 wounded Tomb Blade. I need 5 up for that. Booyah! He's back as well. Sweet. All right. So in my movement phase, I left my destroyers out of close combat and moved them away because they have nothing to do there. They're not that great about it. I kind of left everything as they are. Majority, I hugged my Catan a little bit around because he's gonna do some mortal wounds, and then if he wants to go to close combat, he can just go and do some punching to these guys because that will be easy peasy for him. And I stretched out my Tomb Blades because I think I'm gonna split fire and shoot half of them at that remaining character and half of them at the other squad or the other character if I have to. So let's start the shooting phase then. Actually, no, my Catan phase. The Catan guy is gonna use again anti-matter meteor just because it's 1 unit around him, so might as well. On 2 up, it bows out. Ooh, 6! It means these 6 mortal wounds.
Ugh.
Booyah! Let's do it.
1.
And I don't have any command points to roll that.
So 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound for that squad. So I guess 1 guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Alright, whatever, better than nothing. So in that case, my cryptek is gonna fire at the character right there. He does 3 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, toughness 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, hurting on 3s.
Got 2 wounds left.
Booyah. 2 wounds minus 3 AP.
That's it.
Oh, sweet. Perfect. Easy peasy then. So in that case, my blue squad is going to fire at these guys. I think they should be all within range. Yep, they're all within range, 10 of them within double range, but you know, whatever, it should be enough.
Cool.
Okay, so it's 6 of
12
those
shots.
guys, yeah. Hitting on 3s. Cool, hurting on 3s. 6 saves at minus 2 AP.
6 dead.
Then the red squad is shooting at these guys in the trenches there. Let's see if there is any double range. Oh yeah, there's plenty of a double range. So 3 of them are within double range and 2 are not. Hitting on 3s, winning on 3s. Let's do it. All right.
I got no saves against this. You just need 5 wounds.
Oh, I'm got this.
Yeah, that's it.
Really? All right, bye. The character is last remaining, right?
Can he survive a squad of destroyers?
No one can, my friend. All right. I have 4 destroyers. Regular destroyers there? Yeah, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't have
Just fire the heavy first. See what happens.
heavy first?
Go for it.
Sure.
Can you one-shot him? I've got 4 wounds. Can she one-shot my warlord with a heavy destroyer?
Let's see.
He hits.
He hits. Toughness 3.
Yep.
2s. Boom.
There's a wound. No
Minus-
saves.
Yeah.
4 wounds.
D6.
4 up. Nice.
All
One
right.
shot. Heavy
Chaos.
destroyer from the vantage point there, and you take me off the board.
Cool. All right. I scored kill the warlord. I scored line breaker. I scored 1 more objective over there, and I scored 3 command points for this.
Victory points.
Victory points for this. Yes, sorry. So score is 11 to what?
I've got the same as the amount of command points I have, which is 0.
11 to 0. Oh yeah.
That's pretty brutal. But if I could have charged first turn, or if I could have charged second turn, perhaps.
Oh, yeah,
Good
of
game.
course, that will help.
Genya, good game. Yeah, that was brutal. So let me take you through a summary of all the different things that I think happened. I think if I'd have got the first turn, it'd been very different. Eve was really close. These rock grinders were really powerful. Hitting her in close combat with a rock grinder to turn off her Overwatch is brutal. And then following up with the Genestealer hybrids, they did some real damage to those destroyers. You know, I took out 3 destroyers at the beginning of the game, I think. Was it 3 or 2? I think it was 3.
3, I think,
yeah. 3 took them out straight away. That's a lot of damage for one little unit. And there were 2 others that could have done the same, which I think would have taken out the destroyers right at the beginning of the game. And I don't think the Tomb Blades could have killed the rock grinders. So I do think in a weird game of rock, paper, rock grinder, I think, destroyer, Tomb Blade, rock grinder, I think if I could have taken out the destroyers, the rock grinders would have survived and it would have been a really different game. But I didn't get the first turn, and the rock grinders did die. And when I did get a chance to charge, I couldn't finish it up. So yeah, I think this army just is not suited enough to take a second turn against the Necron Queen and her army. How about you, Eve? What do you reckon?
Well, I would reckon that even if you got the first turn, I don't think it will help you that much, because if you were taking the first turn, I would reposition with my Catan more defensively and cover up myself, so you wouldn't be able to charge me in the first turn anyway. So I don't know what you're saying about that, you know. Yeah, for me, I played flawlessly as always, you know, what can I say? No, again, it's remember to, you know, obviously kill off your enemy, but also hold the objectives. You know, like I could have done much more damage with my Catan, have that guy charge in the close combat and did some punching there, or like, you know, spit those, you know, cosmic fire around. But again, it gave me, 6 victory points just with him holding this objective alone. You know, like half of my victory points, he brought it up with me. So it was important kind of like combined playing offensively and defensively to make sure that I keep, you know, shooting him off, but also keep, you know, scoring victory points. Important balance to remember, I think.
What about split fire? That came up multiple times in this game.
Split fires, this game worked out great for me. Normally it doesn't. So normally against all the odds, I usually don't, unless it's like 1 wound left on the character or something like that, because I know that, you know, it usually doesn't work for me. But it worked out pretty good, and I could have killed you off on turn 2, right there, on turn 1, right? Turn 2, right there. But it was just not enough, unfortunately. You made those saves. Yeah. But yeah.
Cool, good game.
Cool, good game.
So there you have it. It looks like the Genestealer cult against Eve's Necrons today just weren't good enough to secure that victory. Thank you so much for watching the game. Please don't forget that you can come and join us on our Facebook group, Game Talk for Gamers. We can come and talk to myself and Eve and come and chat to us about the game that you see and what you think about the new Genestealer cult rules. Like I said, we're excited to get the actual book. It's supposed to arrive any day now, but we just couldn't wait to at least test out the cult ambush rules and see what there is. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of new characters as well, so it could completely change the game. Plus, I don't have any bikes. Either way, thank you so much for watching once again. Talk to us in Game Talk for Gamers, and stay tuned to find out who's going to be playing next time on Nights at the Game Table.
Next week on Nights at the Game Table, Crimson Fists versus the Genestealer Cult.